One of the things that our video will be used for is the Ag Ed Academy, which tries to give juniors and seniors at high school a glimpse of production agriculture, particularly those who may want to go out and be agriculture education instructors. And I was just going to have Tommy tell us a little bit about his agriculture education experience, his experience with FFA, and how that may have influenced his decision and his ability to be a farmer.
So I guess I'll start this out with just classifying my age. I'm 27 years old. I didn't grow up on a farm. I grew up next door to one, started working for the farmer when I was about 10, 11 years old, and just fell in love with it. My uncle ran a dairy farm over in Missouri, and so then got interested in that and then got involved in FFA. Through FFA, I was able to learn a lot about agriculture and ended up showing cattle and doing some other things while I continued to work in agriculture. I got out of school, graduated, and tried to stay involved in FFA as much as I could to help others see that it's out there, because we're so modernized and Tulsa's growing so far north that nobody knows we're out here farming, you know. A lot of people, it's just a metropolis now. I call it city farming. But anyways, you know, FFA helped me with public speaking, and I judged cattle and graded cattle and showed cattle and got me interested in the cattle business. So I went to college, came back, had an opportunity to buy out a cattle ranch, and that's how I got started on my own. I didn't have anybody backing me. I just had, you know, a bunch of mentors out there to give me advice. And so I was able to borrow a good amount of change to buy a set of cows. I bought 100 mama cows at that time and continue to work for another farmer. And then slowly was able to step my foot into production agriculture on the side and slowly took over his operation. And, you know, did my best to the record keeping and record books and everything that I learned in FFA helped me prepare the financial statements and all that stuff that I needed to give to the bank so that they would loan me a good chunk of change to get started. And, you know, I just got a lot of determination and a lot of hope for the future because of FFA. If we had classes that didn't have that, or schools that didn't have it, there's a lot of people out there that don't know what they're capable of because they've never been shown or taught.
Good ag ed instructors worth their weight in gold.
Absolutely, $1 million for sure. They all need pay raises. So.
Yeah. All right. Perfect. Okay. Who was your ag instructor?
John Hamlin.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. John. I went to school with John.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. And I don't guess he's still there.
No, his daughter-in-law is the ag teacher now, but yeah, he still lives over there west of Skytook.
Yeah. John, we were in college together, had a couple of classes together.
Oh, yeah.
He's a good old John.
Yeah, I liked him. He was a good teacher. About my family? What side of it? Just wife and kids? Yeah, I got a wife, been married 6 years, and got a boy that's 4 years old and a 1-year-old daughter. So.
And I guess your wife, does she have an off-farm job?
Yeah, she's at school and tries to do some paperwork, pay bills. That's the biggest thing that continues on is paying bills.
You know, you have to farm with a plow and a pencil.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
Most people don't like the pencil work as much as the plowing.
But yeah, it's we've actually, you say plowing there, we switched over to primarily no-till because of that. It's actually when you pencil it out, even though people don't like chemicals, at the end of the day, you get a better yield and you burn less diesel, and if you want to talk about a carbon footprint, you put less of a carbon footprint in no-till farming than you do turning dirt, you know.
Yeah. So. And it builds better soil structure and soil health, which goes back to what you said earlier. Nobody is a better steward of the land than the people who's trying to make a living from it.
That live off of it, that's for sure.